What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got a interesting day of tech news for you, so let's just dive right in. Our first story of the day has to do with a little bit of pissing on Samsung some more, because I want them to change. I want them to improve. I want them to push the needle. I want them to really change things up. I want to feel like stuff is fresh. The reason that I love technology is because it helps improve our lives. It lets us try new things that maybe we haven't tried before. It improves things. It maintains a certain stability of life that we expect. And you know, most of those things Samsung does a great job at, but pushing the needle, changing things, making it crazy better. They're not doing it in some ways, and this is definitely one way they're continually not doing it. This has to do with the Galaxy S23 Ultra, their most premium phone that they released, not price-wise, but definitely spec-wise. And it says that the Galaxy S23 Ultra is network certified and still comes standard with 25-watt charging, but I think it will support 45-watt, just like the S22 Ultra will. All in all, no surprises. And that's really what it comes down to. Samsung's at the point where we're not getting pretty much any surprises. Every phone, sure, are they adding a couple things in here? Yes. But is it, when you break things down, is it enough to upgrade when we, go nuts to bolts? For most people, probably not. For someone like me who does want those couple extra features, even if they're not worth the price tag that you're paying in return, probably not. But it's still, I love technology, so even if you give me something a little bit, I'm still gonna be kind of excited for it. But I'm with Ice Universe on this one. Samsung, I know, again, a lot of things they do right. There's things they really need to push and really get to that next level to catch up to some of these other companies that are pushing the envelope in ways that they are not. And the last story of the day is just me missing my Galaxy Z Fold 4. I mean, it's been about a week since I've had it, and I've been using the Pixel phone, and I have to admit, I like the Pixel phone. There's really, a couple things that I wish were improved, but ultimately I do like this phone. It's quite fun to use. It's a slightly different take on Android than how Samsung does it. It feels snappier as well, like the animations, just the overall usage. So like those kind of things. I do like the camera's also more reliable than a Samsung camera for me in my eyes. But there's something about that folding phone that just makes you miss it. And I got a question from Steve Raggib saying, basically, I know you love folding phones, but why if they're so fragile? And the real answer is, and I say it all the time, they are so fun to use. The form factor is so interesting and different. And they're easier to use for me, at least on my eyes. Like everything can be so much bigger, but even when you make it bigger, it doesn't deform the screen to where it's like, oh my God, the font is too big and that's all I can see. I can't see anything else. The phone's big enough that it doesn't have that issue for the most part. So that's really why I love folding phones. They're just fun to use. Now, you might feed back to me because of my last story saying, you just said Samsung's not pushing the envelope. These are fun, they're different. I agree, but again, when you're looking at the Fold the last couple of years, Fold 2 to 4, there's not a lot of reason to upgrade. Sure, you're gonna get a little water resistance here, some better cameras, and what do you want? I do want the faster charging. I do want a bigger display, way bigger on the outside and inside. I do want, what else do I want on there? I want a bigger battery. I want better battery life. There's things that they can do that would improve. I want better feeling to this in terms of animations and things like that. There are things that they can do that aren't massive, but they're big time things that would feel fresh for the design. Because right now the folding design is it's not long in the tooth. I don't think we're there yet, but it's getting like that if they keep all these iterations basically the same. But to answer your question again, I think they're so fun. But if you have a folding phone, why did you choose one? Why do you love it? Put it in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.